Dizh is live, coming in with Queen Charge Dragon Rider, one of the strongest attacks in Legends League. You guys have seen LP do amazing with this army. Now, Dizh reset at number 35 in the world. He is right up there battling with the very best to try and get that kind of top 25 sort of spot where all the clout in Legends League is at. And Dizh had a pretty awesome season. Got 320 yesterday, including a triple on my mini account with his final attack of the day to get the perfect. So let's see if Dizh can repeat it today. So coming into this box space here, and I see a few people do this. They just queen charge straight through the town hall. Doesn't even matter if they deal with the CC and single at the same time. Doesn't really bother them. They just think it's the most effective way to take down the base. And we'll see if it's proven correct today. Have to use another freeze, but thankfully with the Dragon Rider army composition, you have plenty of freezes because you don't have to bring a haste spell like you do with Lalo. So he's more than happy to use all these freezes here. Obviously would prefer not to, but it's not the end of the world. Now we wall break there. He wanted that wall break for the core. He absolutely wanted to get it on this sweeper. But look at it. King one side, and he's just going to Dragon Rider straight through the heroes. This is an interesting way to take down the base. The Royal Champion is in amongst that mess. The King really needs to get this scatter. I'm not sure he will. It's going to be close. No, he won't quite. Dragon Riders have split everywhere, though. This is a bit messy. We rage the Royal Champion. That's not a horrid idea. Healer's taking a bit of damage. We've still got an invis. There are no heroes up. It's just very much base versus his own offensive heroes. And he's going to get it. The only downside is this rogue wizard tower at the top. But if we can keep our Royal Champion alive, that will help. But as you can tell, one of the real weaknesses of these box bases is there's not a lot of air targeting defenses on the back end. Queen, you got so close to the wizard tower. She just needed to retarget. 50 seconds left. I believe there's enough time. We pop our queen. Oh my word. Look at all these. Uh-oh. Surely there's enough time, right? Warden, we need you to live. How much health has this Wiz Tower got? We'll find out in a second. The Warden I thought was going to die in the NATO, doesn't. And Dizh starting off strongly here with an interesting way to take down the box space. I wonder if we'll see more box spaces today and if he can get 40 cups on those as well. Dizh is live yet again here, coming up against LP. This is his second account, if I'm not mistaken. So we've already we saw LP hit earlier on the stream, but he's running a different base on his second account. But yet again, an anti-3. Interesting to see an anti-3 working, but we'll see. Queen Charge Dragon Rider, though, is a great army for anti-3 star bases. You see, I mean, when you're looking at Worlds, what's the most common army you see? That is Queen Charge Dragon Rider. So, honestly, Dizh will be pretty happy about that. Let's see if he can execute, though. Apparently not. We're going to have to change up the charge here. This is why you bring 4 wall breakers, though, because he can do so many things here. In fact, this isn't the worst thing in the world. If he wall breaks like this DE storage, that would be super nice, because the queen could kind of snake through the base like that, and then we just Dragon Rider from the top side, and we don't have to fight a sweeper, because this sweeper will be down. But we'll see exactly how he decides to do it. Just because I see it one way doesn't mean that Dizh will see it the exact same. Not needing the rage there. That was really good patience. Do we see the wall break? Yes. I'm really happy with that wall break. Unfortunately, the queen does not get that air defense at the top, but it'll be pretty easy to go down. Okay, we're just dealing with the hound. Oh, no. Are you actually kidding me? He has the log launcher. Obviously, you need the log launcher for those teaser bases. So if you are doing queen charges and legends, have the log launcher available. But I didn't expect him to bust it out on this base. Oh my word. Well, this queen charge has to get the town hall now. And it's nearly gotten the single down. It's nearly gotten the single. The builder hut's not really doing anything. I think it's glitched. The king set an amazing funnel for the queen. We warden, get the headhunters in it. back-end Tesla farm is kind of rough, but this looks really good to me. The only downside is everything's going to converge on the Town Hall at the same time, which is not really what you want. You'd rather your Queen Charge or the Dragon Riders get their way before, but this is so wrecked. This is so wrecked. That is such a good use of the log launcher there. It allows the Queen to get so much more value than she otherwise would have. We just need to keep her alive here. If we use our spells smartly, we'll be good. It's going to get a little dicey. Do we have enough time? I think we do. If that wall was closed, I think we time fail. But with it being open, oh, it's so close. 6 buildings. No, it's time, isn't it? Oh my word. I can't pick it. 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, Queen shirt! And LP gets a huge defense there when it just didn't look like being a defense, but everything dying on the Town Hall Poison. That back-end Tesla farm was huge, preventing the 40 cups. Dizh live again here, coming up against the most common diamond base in the game. Now, obviously, the heartbreak of the last attack, that 99 was super unlucky. Let's see if he can avoid a repeat of that and just take this base down. Now, he's just doing the normal crack you see for this diamond base. Gonna wall break into this archer tower here. Nice delay. No. Okay. Do we have a different way to hit this base? It's mostly the same charge, to be fair. But it's not bad. The more... How do I put this? When the single is like next to the CC like this, if you pull the CC from this direction, the single and CC has the same range. But the further north you go, now that the single is like alongside the Queen, as you can tell, the single is not in range of Queen when you pull the CC. Which is obviously much preferable to the alternative. Looks like he's going to try and use King for the Town Hall. So Queen is not in any way going to be used. Otherwise he wouldn't have done that wall break there. That Headhunter force has made this take so much longer. That's why you see a lot of... we had Crazy Rain on the other day. That's why you see him use a freeze when he takes down the Headhunters in a Hound Headhunter CC. Because that freeze just buys his Queen time to take out the Hound before the Headhunters hurt her too much. Stone Slammer from the top, Troll Tesla. I wonder if we'll see another one at 6 o'clock. King takes out the Town Hall, and our Queen's in the gut of the base now. Now that multi would be bad for a Lalo attack, but it's fine for the Dragon Riders because the Queen can't reach that multi, but she can take down the 2 singles here. She pops her ability. It's fine. Great freeze there. Ground Bow is... it was hurting our Royal Champion, actually. It's worth it. We freeze the Scatter and the Air Defense. We're going to have to freeze this single in a second, though. We can't really afford to have this single taking down too many more of our units. Is he watching? Yes, he is. Nice. Now it's just this backhand Queen, but our RC is raged with a freeze, and this is tripled. Nicely done from Dizh. I mean, this base is extraordinarily good versus Air Spam, and it's solid versus P.E.K.K.A. Smash. But Queen Charge attacks just absolutely boss it, because when you've got this huge L here, which is what this defender's about to take... when you got this huge L, it means the Queen can charge so much of the base there, and she reaches so much value, and the Dragon Riders get the rest. Dizh live again here, coming up against KartiK. I can't believe KartiK is still running this base. This is the base that I one-starred about 3 days ago, because this is literally the worst thing I've ever seen for Blizzard Lalo. It's just, you probably think, oh, hooked. It's super compact, isn't that good? Yeah, but the problem is, where are you going to send a blimp on this base? Because you can't Sui this Town Hall. It's just simply too much damage in the core. So how are you going to Sui it? But we aren't doing Blizz Lalo today. Dizh is coming in with Queen Charge Dragon Rider. Now, this is still a tough base for the Queen Charge Dragon Rider, because same issue as before. there is so much damage in the core, and this single on the near side is problematic. But you've got to come from the near side here, because you'd much rather deal with this CC on the outside of the base than in the core. Because if you came from the other side, you'd be dealing with all the damage and the CC simultaneously, which is a Queen Charger's worst nightmare. So what he wants to do here is just kind of wall break near this single Inferno and get Queen to just reach the Town Hall and then spam Dragon Riders as quickly as possible so they take as much damage off his Queen as they can. Nice wall breaker. King's on the top side funneling. I don't know why we didn't freeze there. I don't know why we didn't freeze. He's got so many freezes with this army. Am I the only one worried about a disconnect? No, he's put down a rage. Interesting, he's coming the other way. I would not recommend this personally. Obviously, Dizh will know how to take down this base. It's not common, but you do see it a little bit. But interesting. So, Invis and Rage, nice. Nice early Warden. We're just not going to get to the Eagle very quickly, so hopefully it doesn't hit too hard. We Warden through that first shot. Queen is on the Eagle now, and we freeze it. That's actually a great freeze. The Royal Champion's below all this mess. We freeze the King. We have no Headhunters left, so we kind of need the Queen to get through that. She leaves the multi up on 1 health. Royal Champion's still got her ability. Our Queen will die here, unfortunately. Our RC probably dies too. We've only got 1 freeze left. Oh, the RC lives. That's huge. Can she do something with it? What a freeze! Is it going to be enough? Yes, it is. That freeze was so clutch. If the RC died through that freeze, it's potentially a fail. Probably not, but potentially. But Dizh just got some seriously clutch spells there at the end of this attack, and he's going to walk away with 40 cups on a really toxic base. Do not underestimate how tough this is to take down, but Dizh simply too good, and he's going to walk away yet again with the 40 cups. Dizh live again here. Coming up against... Oh, it's this base. It's ManBear. Holy... This is a top 10 account. Rikira, wait, is anyone in game? Is this his top 10 account, or is the top 10 one the SK ManBear? Regardless, this player is in the top... has an account top 10 in the world, which is insane. So let's see how Dizh can take down one of the top players we have in Legends League. Believe it or not, ManBear does run hybrid. I am trying to get him on the channel. We are having difficulties at the moment though with language barriers, but I am trying. Anyways, Dizh coming in here, straight into a single. So we're going to go for the Town Hall. There is a lot of damage, and we aren't going to deal with the CC, but it's a lot better than Queen Charge in this back end. The back end looks ridiculously ugly. Gonna have to use a second freeze, but as we've said a lot of times today, you have so many freezes with this army. We're not going to wall break there, which kind of makes sense. He's trying to avoid the Town Hall poison as much as possible. So generally, you want to kind of weave your way around it rather than just go straight through it. These 2 ground bows are being super problematic though. It's so much damage. And to think Expos are probably going to get a new upgrade in the coming weeks. Yikes to Queen Charge attackers. That's a great wall break. We had to use 2 wall breakers to set it up, but this is a great wall break. And what he wants is the Queen to not go in the Town Hall compartment. We want her to go in this ground bow compartment where she can reach this scatter and, more importantly even, not step on the Town Hall poison. It'll really be up to what building she goes for after this. Is she going for the Builder Hut or the Scatter Shot? Goes for the Scatter. Perfect. This could not have gone much nicer for us. Only downside is we haven't dealt with the CC, so we've got to be careful of that. We got to be really cautious, and I'm sure he'll be watching to see when this CC comes out. But the Dragon Riders are going to have a field day with this. We pop the Warden. We don't get the Stone Slammer. Has nothing come out of the CC. Oh my word. It must be a Hound Ice CC, and it is. Oh, that is not good for ManBear here. That is not a good CC at all. The King, unfortunately, his value will be minimized, but the Dragon Rider is just going to go through the back end like it's not even there. We poison on the enemy King, because you don't really need to on the Hound as much. Saying that, maybe he will have witched it when the Inferno Drag pops the Hound. Ooh! But we haven't gotten this defensive RC down. We did not get the defensive RC down. Our Queen takes it down at the last possible second, but this is going to be seriously close. Dragon Rider's doing a great job taking out... Oh my word, the RC just hasn't shot anything in minutes. It's a time fail. It's a time fail. That's super unfortunate. Maybe he would have been better off saving the poison for the, what was it? The lava pups, but then his RC dies to that king. Yikes, and Dizh not getting a lot of luck with time today. Look at all these walls the queen has beat. If she just simply ran out of the base like she could have, probably a triple, but 92% not what he was hoping for. Queen charge attack coming in here yet again from Dizh. Queen charge Dragon Rider. Don't know why I started this with just randomly saying Queen charge, but we're going to roll with it. And coming up against the Great Fotini, and I believe this is his highest account. Great Fotini, a very good pusher, and he's running a super toxic base. I hate this base with an absolute passion. I triple it a lot, but it's not a fun one to hit with Blizzlalo. Let's see if Dizh can figure out how to hit this, though, with the Queen Charge Dragon Rider. So going straight for the Eagle, which kind of makes a lot of sense. It is an ugly sort of area to charge because you've got to deal with the King and that Warden, but it's probably worth the investment. It's kind of an awkward area. And wait, is he going to Queen Charge through the Eagle? Ooh, I thought he was just going to go for the Eagle and then go around the corner into the Town Hall. But if he wall breaks the Eagle here, I'm going to be very interested. Slightly late poison. You want to put the poison down earlier than later with this. And yeah, we wall break. So this King's going to... That King could not have been placed a lot better. Unfortunately, one Lava Pup's going to follow our King. Oh my word. This Lava Pup's going to go on an adventure. Actually, the King's going to die really quickly. But he does take out the enemy Royal Champion. So you can't really say that's not value. Oh, I see. So he's really worried about that flanking air defense, which is one downside of this charge. But he invests a freeze... Holy, that's a good invis. He invests a freeze and a bunch of loons, and I think that's worth it, especially if he knows there's no SAMs by this Eagle here. A lot of the SAMs on this base are to stop Blizzard entries. Stupid game. Anyway. And the Dragon Rider's coming in from the right. We'll try and multitask everything, but there's a lot going on here because this Queen's still got a bit of value to get. That's the last rage. The real question is, though, is the Queen gonna deal with the Town Hall first? No. Has to deal with the enemy Queen. Our headhunters are now completely swagged. They got in the Warden ability and now are actually helping take out the airbow, so good on them. This Queen needs to take down the Town Hall quick. That Sweeper is being annoying. Our Royal Champion's still up. The Queen's not going to be useful for the next little bit, though. Thankfully, it's kind of minimizing the effect of the Town Hall poison because their healers are super low, but we do want her there helping out our main troops. I think we've got enough. There's no air defense up. I assume the RC ability got that down. It's just yet again time. And Dizh has really struggled for time today. Time's honestly been the biggest issue. And it looks like it can be again. 25 seconds. I think he's got enough. This Queen's going to beat through the wall. All the Dragon Rider has to get is... the Dragon Riders just need to get that DE drill. The Queen can get the rest. And they do. Nicely done from Dizh. That's a pretty good crack on the base. The only dicey thing is that flanking air defense, but as long as you've got a freeze and a bunch of loons for it, you'll be fine. And you'll get 40 cups. Dizh live again here. The only thing that's stopped him today is time. Coming up against Votin. Oh, this is a high account. And Votin running another edit of the box base. Oh my word. Is this the only base in Legends? What have I started, guys? What have I started? Not though as I was the first person ever with a box, but this is ridiculous now. Pulls the CC. Nice, and he's going to do the same Queen charge for the Town Hall. Okay. Fortunately, can we kill the Headhunters before the Hound? No. One of them's going to stay up, but that's okay. Queen's going to take her time. I mean, time has been an issue today, but Queen is safe. It's just time that's going to be lost out here. As you can tell, the poison runs out as the pups come out, so hopefully we can put something down to help our Queen deal with 45 million lava pups. Hybrid does really well on this style of base, Chris. If you want to run Hybrid in High Legends, now's as good a time as any, because Hybrid's very good on this base. Do this sort of charge. There's no core storages. You're pretty set. Anyway, enough about Hybrid. Queen charge coming from the top here. We wall break again. Thankfully, always bringing 4 wall breakers, so you're always going to have enough wall breakers to bust through these weird double layered walls that are set up not to actually stop a queen charge, but they're anti-blizzard. They're essentially stopping a blizzard from getting both the single and the town hall. You can only get one of them. Queens into the base nicely. We've got one more wall breaker. Now he wants to wall break this RC pad or this sweeper. But no, he's kind of focused on the Dragon Riders, so we'll transition to that. Sorry we missed a bit, but it's kind of simple what's happened. He put 5 Dragon Riders down with a Rage and wardened his Headhunters immediately. Now, last time we saw him hit this base, the King went in and didn't take out the Scatter Shot, but took enough health off it such that our RC took it out. But this hits a bit over the place at the moment. This hits a bit over the place. Great freeze. It looks like it was for the Dragon Riders, but it was more for our healers, because the healers were getting wrecked by the air bow there, but this should be tripled. Even with this hit going kind of whack, that's kind of fine. I mean, there's just not a lot of value in the defenses left. The Queen gets the Town Hall, all the sweepers, and a couple of Infernos, and you pop the Warden immediately, get through all the heroes and the Eagle quickly, and there's just not much left. 2 scatters, yes, is bad, but the Dragon Riders deal with that phenomenally, and Dizh gets another 40 cups. Dizh's last attack of the day, and he's running into a super... Oh my word, oh no. This is a really common ring. This was popular last season, but people have surely figured it out by now. I personally have. I Blizzard Lalo this. The same thing doesn't happen every time, but I still triple. Guess we'll find out right here, right now. Does Dizh know what to do on it? He took a bit longer than I expected to figure out where to drop his queen. That's fine. Now, this version does have 4 ground bows, which is pretty bad for us, because it means we're going to have to go through all 4 of them to get the Town Hall. 2 of them will be on us initially, and 2 of us will be on the Queen as we deal with the Town Hall. Queen is going the right way. Now, this isn't a charge I've seen before. Generally, you see people charge into the multis, or they come up from 3 to 130 or 6 to 730. I haven't seen someone start from 12 and go down into 130. But it's already looking better, to be honest. Poison and freeze. That was a perfect freeze. He froze before the Headhunters had even shot, which is exactly what you want to do, because if the Headhunter even gets 1 shot off before you freeze, your Queen slows down her firing rate, which is bad. It means she's less likely to get through everything as it's frozen. It means you're more likely to need a second freeze or your Queen's ability. So get it the earlier, the better generally, just as long as you know she's going to target. Now, Queen takes down the Town Hall. We kind of want her to get stalled here, because obviously the Town Hall poison is going to be pretty rough. So are the multis. I don't think we're going to put many more spells in our Queen. Not sure that freeze was worth it, because yeah, she's going to go down here. The multi just doing a little too much work. We've already used our Warden. If these healers could get Rage, that would be nice. And keep our champion alive. I think we're going to be able to get through the rest of this, honestly. It's just multis and 1 air defense left. And we still got our Royal Champion ability. And look at her. She's full health. The healer swap. It's like old school hybrid. But rather than going on to the hybrid, it's going on to our Royal Champ. And she's going to clear out the rest of the base. And nicely done from Dizh here. Now, Dizh has had an insane last couple of days. I think 2 out of the last 3 days, he's had perfect 300s. So he's probably going to be disappointed with today failing twice. But he's going to get over 300. And that. Anytime you get over 300, I feel like you have to say you've had a good day. Unless your name is Stars or LP. GG's to Dizh here. And let's have a look at the Clash of Clans leaderboards. Okay, so Dizh got 302 today, and you just have to look at the top of the leaderboard to see where that leaves him. As you can tell, he started the day number 36th, and a day of 302 really shouldn't hurt that, so GG's to him, and good luck for the rest of the season, man. Hopefully you can get that sort of top 20, maybe even top 20 5 finish. That's just awesome. You're having a great season. Wish you the best of luck. As per usual, let me know who you'd like to see on the channel or what armies. I really appreciate all the input from you guys, but that's it from us today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you soon.